Previously on Resident Evil.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Bruh. Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The S.T.A.R.S are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico! Traitor? Who?
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person. Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
I'll stay and secure our escape route.
Barry!
Bruh.
Nope.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil Part 13. In the last video we managed to outrun two boulders. We destroyed a giant-sized spider. We found out that the S.T.A.R.S was in fact being killed off by a traitor in the group, who is a double agent, or more like a triple agent. And then Enrico was killed from Alpha Team, which I've yet to play Resident Evil 0, and I will get to that as fast as I can. And also, since we are here, we should be able to continue on the storyline. Now, depending on how I finish the game, or how this fight goes down, we're going to be taking we're going to be taking this in case we get hit. Knowing me, we always get hit because we're clumsy. I'm going to be taking that as well, just in case. We're going to be taking these as well, because we need this to proceed with the level, and just our handgun bullets, because we're going to be facing off with Lisa Trevor for the last and final time. But before I do anything else, I got to explain to you guys what happens when we continue going down this path here, because we're going to be faced with a choice. Now, this choice, depending on what you choose, varies on the game. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what do you mean? Well, basically what the game is telling you, and depending on what you choose. Now, when you go down this ladder here, you're going to be you're going to be what's it called? Meeting up with Barry, which he tries to pull a fast one on you. Now, Lisa Trevor's coming down the hallway. Now, she is bulletproof, and you're up with the choice. Either you disarm Barry, so you either give him back his gun or not. If you do give back his gun, not only will you get a trophy for that, but depending if you actually let him take all the shots, he would actually get hit and knocked over the edge. You gotta alternate between taking hits or shooting Lisa with the 9mm in order for you to let her target you instead of Barry, so that we can buy both of y'all some time to move all 4 pillars off the edge in order to open up the coffin to Lisa seeing her mother Jessica. Now, if you actually do give Barry back his gun, not only will you get some additional cutscenes, but Barry will assist you at taking on the final boss in the game. And you get to see the end game with the mansion blowing up and stuff like that. Now, if you do not give Barry back his gun, he will die right there and then. That means you're left to fight Lisa Trevor by yourself. There's a more of a chance that you might get killed by being beaten off the edge as well. Now, also, when you also do not give back Barry's gun, you will also see different cutscenes from the ending of the game. Meaning when you discover the Tyrant and everything, the prototype version of the Tyrant, I guess you can say. But this version actually will not detonate the mansion, because I believe Barry is the one that actually went ahead and did it in that particular version. If you do not give him his gun, but if you do give him back his gun, Wesker somehow disappears and he activates the self-destruct, which is bizarre. Now, also, in order at the end of this gameplay, depending on, you see, because you can actually save Barry 2 here and go to the final boss. If you actually save all the S.T.A.R.S members, including yourself, that means Chris, Barry, and you'll get a trophy for I am a S.T.A.R.S member, I believe. I think it's a silver or gold trophy. Now, you also will be getting a what's it called? You will be getting another trophy if you choose not to unlock Chris's door and leave him behind, and also do the same thing, let the Tyrant kill Barry. But do note that you can also let the place detonate and you get every woman for herself. And the same goes for Chris. He's got 2 trophies if you actually save Jill and Rebecca along with yourself, or save yourself, every man for himself. So therefore, for every man for himself, you have to let the women die. You have to let Rebecca get destroyed by the hunter, while leaving Jill to rot in her cell prison and letting her get detonated and stuff like that, blown up. Now you can do the same thing with Chris, detonated before he blows up. But you can also do the same thing for leaving him behind, but also unlocking, since the door is already unlocked, he doesn't know that the door is unlocked, and neither can he hear the thing go off. I don't know why. But a lot of things can happen. So we're going to go ahead and try our best.
Jill, you're alive. I was worried, because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me!
It's true, he can explain. That's gotta hurt.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun!
Okay, if you give Barry back his gun, which we will,
Thanks, Jill.
you will actually We gotta act fast. Remember, you gotta take turns by shooting Lisa Trevor. Now, the reason why behind that is so that way Lisa can actually come after you. Because that gun can do a lot of damage. Now we gotta do is switch this one. She goes kamikaze here. But that's not even enough to kill her. I'll be left with 5 bullets. Okay, I'll go with that. And here's a cutscene when you can actually talk to Barry.
I don't believe that thing's really dead. Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so Barry said he's gonna investigate the place a little bit more. Now, if he didn't give him back the gun, Barry would have died right there and then, and the fight would have been a lot more harder for you because Lisa would be Master Yoda-ling all over the place. In other words, jumping all over the place. Here you find his 44 Magnum, and along with a picture with a note saying that in the back, that's the picture, "We love you, Dad," from Mordora and Polly. Reading a family picture. It's a letter. To my Lisa, day by day I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by men in white clothing made some of Mom's itch go away. Today they gave me another one saying it was for nutrition. When they gave me the shots, mommy's actually can think straight, but mommy's shocked and sad because mommy's unable to think of you all the time. Mommy's afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Dad. What your face looks like and how we used to be together. They started to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Okay. Oh, Lisa, I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now so that I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and Dad. Lisa, we cannot stay here any longer. We have to escape. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time when we go to the lab together. We both pretend that we are both unconscious. And when the man in white clothing is off guard, that's our chance. When we're on our lookout, let's look out for Dad together. Okay, sweetie, be strong, Lisa. November 13th, 1967, sorry. Jessica Trevor. So this is a long time ago. So, okay, that's pretty much what was inside there. So, I'm pretty sure there's no cutscenes here of when you come back. But I am going to see just for you guys. Up and down. So let's go ahead and see. He's still here. Yep, I was right. So Barry's pretty much blocking the stairs, so you can't go on the stairs. All we could go is the elevator. And this is why I said that we're going to need those keys. I'm not sure if we can go on there or not without Barry blocking the way. You're gonna notice this door. It is locked. So yes, it is in fact locked. You can't go on that side. We have this. So here's our first entrance. I'm pretty sure I put that in the wrong spot. Because that's just how my luck is. Wolf shape, carrying an emblem. Oh my god, I got it in the right spot. We are somehow Noah from Noah's Ark. Open sesame. That's pretty cool. I mean, you gotta admit, having a staircase right here in the middle of a swimming pool. Now the only thing is that if I can find it, there we go. Completely wasted time there. We're gonna use the elevator. And this would take us to the lab of Umbrella. So far throughout this entire game, this door only unlocks in case of emergency. Which is a self-destruct. And so far in this game, you've only seen me use the shotgun or the handgun. There's a reason behind that. Because now we're getting to the more nitty-gritty of the game now. So we're going to be taking our ink row. There's a typewriter right here. We can save, but we're not going to save it just yet. We're going to deposit this because we do not need herbs. Oh, maybe that we can actually take. But I believe we don't need anything else except for... Let's see... Yeah, I haven't done any inventory management-ness here yet. So we're going to be needing just our handgun. But we're also going to be taking along, if I can find it. Let's see, where's our lighter? Our lighter, we're kerosene. Now the reason why we're taking this is because we're going to be encountering some zombies here. That will eventually turn into crimson heads. Which is not a good thing. That's something you don't want. So now that we can actually save it. And now that it's saved, we're at the lab entrance. Not the lab lounge. The lab lounge is where I've actually tried it to save it at. Sorry, it's trying to transfer data into the network and everything, but the system failed. Unfortunately, it hits me with all 4 of these prompts, so that's just how the game now runs for some reason. I'm gonna open this up and I'm gonna dump this in there and then we're gonna continue. I'm gonna take the memo disk, unfortunately, because there are 3 devices that unlock Chris's containment cell. So one of them being out there, not in the lab, is one of those containments. Now you're gonna be encountering some zombies here, like I said. Here's one of them, Dr. Zom. Well, that sucks for him. Just to get his attention. Come here. Oh my god, is he walking? No, he completely walked off. Hey, come over here. He's not dead, he's playing dead. Listen. He's gonna get up. Apparently he has asthma. Okay, he's dead permanently. We're gonna burn him alive. So that way he doesn't come back as a crimson head. Same goes for this guy. And looky what we have here. Some kerosene. Of course we're gonna take some with us. Now, these zombies are burnt up, so they're pretty much pushing up daisies. The reason why we got this so I can use it, because I don't remember being damaged. Now, in order to get the trophy, I think it was Nook and Cranny of it, you have to get every single item. Which is why I'm getting these herbs, even though I can just walk past them. But I digress. That's just how the game is. There's no other side of the door except for that door. That door on the left side is in fact locked by a code machine, which you have to unlock by solving a key, which we no longer need to worry because I know exactly where all the codes are. So we would just be able to blaze right through this. So without just dumping this stuff here. Okay. Now we can continue. Open sesame, says the Jill with the gun. And look, see, zombie number 1 is gone, and zombie number 2 is gone. Now, like I said, over here, this door is in fact locked. There is an item, another memo disc. Did you take it? Yes. So those are the only things we're going to be taking with us for the time being. Like I said, that door is locked. When you come down here, be careful because there's going to be a zombie in the hallway. Just let Jill automatically hone in on her homing skills and shoot away. Apparently, he's the nearest zombie. That's a little too close. Come down here. Come here. I can get you in the frame. Oh, darn it.
Headshot.
Well, there's no need to lose your head over it, but okay. Sorry guys, I had to make that pun. You know, just punny. And I know that was another pun in and of itself, but what are you gonna do about it? Okay, so I'm gonna set this guy on fire because I don't want him to get up. Now, it's safe to travel now. Now, there are some items here, I believe. There is a dagger, and there's another item here. I believe it's a stick of ammunition. There we go. Give me that stick. Well, ammo thing, whatever. You know what I mean. Okay, so we got 2 doors that are locked up. And you got another 2 that is open. Now, before we do anything, we're gonna go over here to this one door that is locked up. I mean, that's not locked up. That is controlling these electronic parts or entrances. Okay, so we got some magnum bullets over here. Of course, we're gonna take them because this is our final gun that we're gonna be taking with us up to the final boss. So, researcher's notes. Now, I'm gonna read those notes to you guys, because since I didn't actually get to read them. This one is it, right here. VACT research notes. There is now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and repeatedly transforms and reconstructs the basic compounds or composition of the body. The host eventually mutates into a homulated creature. We call them VACs. Its speed and amazing muscular development is partially noteworthy. After transforming, it becomes even more aggressive and agile. Already 4 of the researchers had died from trying to feed it, turning into the place of the into the instant bloodbath. Ever so tragic, the barbaric accident we have decided to call these kinds, that's racist, Crimson Heads. That's dangerous and prototype. I don't know how to, previous, or I don't know. I'm just gonna say that. Specimens can be left here. We have to figure out a way to deal with it permanently, or termination is definitely not an option. We finally decided to freeze them. Specimens can find the bodies inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. Nice move, guys. So these guys are responsible for all those Crimson Heads. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this. G-O-H-N, John. Password is Ada. We'll counter a letter saying that so. Verify. This one requires a password, but it is called Cell. Not Dragon Ball Z Cell, but you get what I mean. So now that door is unlocked. The room that we were just in. And by doing this one, we immediately unlock this one. So now that one's unlocked. Now that's done, quit. Yes, because we no longer need this anymore. Yeah, that's no longer in service. There are a couple of items here. One of them is this. And another one's right there. I believe it is in fact a battery pack for our a staggering amount of battery packs that we have for our little stun gun. So that's all the items in this area. And look how many defensive items we have. About 20 of them. So we can get caught 20 times just head on. And we pretty much have like 20 chances. But unfortunately it doesn't work behind the back. So that doesn't work. I'm sorry guys, you cannot use that. But it's pretty noteworthy though. Okay, so now that our inventory is filled up again, we have to go back to the box. And I know it kind of sucks, but at least that's better than Resident Evil Zero's storage system. Resident Evil Zero storage system is non-existent. In other words, once you actually get enough spaces, and there are items that take up 2 spaces, and that's it. You pretty much will not be able to hold anything anymore, and you just have to drop it right there and then. I know it's wild and weird, but hey, just before item boxes or the magical item box existed. Now there's going to be one more zombie. We're going to take this and we're going to move this with the rest of our ammunition. And you know what? I might as well move this to the rest of our location here. We have a total of 30 of those suckers now, which is pretty awesome. Now these things go into, funny enough, they go to objects that oddly look like a Nintendo GameCube. I still have mine. That one actually still works. It's just it's an old relic, so all it's missing is, I think I still have the power cables in the games, but I still got my Nintendo Wii, so I can still play them. Now, when you go in this room, you're gonna be missing a red filter, which is encountered in another room. It's in order for you to get this code. So, to tell you the truth, it's just that. Yeah, it's just that easy. And look, we have ourselves another memo, desk full of memos. And then the first aid spray. So, as you can see, our inventory is full again. If we had like Chris's, if we were playing through Chris's, sorry, that was me moving my mic, then we would have been in trouble because we have to back out a lot more times than we did with Jill. Because Jill somehow can hold stuff like 2 more things. And as for Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil, the shotguns in Resident Evil 0 take up 2 spaces, while in the Resident Evil games, they take up 1 spot. I know it's weird, but hey, What can I say? We're going to not need this. And we don't need so many of these memo discs as well. We're going to be coming encounter with a zombie. So that's why we kept the kerosene and the lighter fluid and the lighter. In fact, before we do anything else, we're gonna go ahead and come over here. Now, the reason why I did the code like that, 8462, how I was able to figure that out is because I played through it already. And as you can see, there's nothing else in here except for a camera. Which, if you play it back, you have some ominous music. View it. Umbrella Bio-Organic Weapon Official Report. MA-39 Cerberus, those zombie dogs. FI-03 Neptune, the Big Mama Shark. MA-121 Hunter, those hunters. T002, sorry about that, Tyrant. We haven't seen that yet, that's later on. And all those guys pretty much are Bio-Organic Weapon Research Group Development Staff. To the right, you see that is in fact Albert Wesker right there. There's the barcode 834176062. Now, the code I put on that little thing in there was 8462. The rest of the numbers, when you have the filter, actually covers those numbers up. I know, terrifying, right? Security protocols. Level 1. Helipad for executive use only. This restriction does not apply even in the event of an emergency. Basement. Level 1. Passage to the helipad entrance is prohibited unless accompanied by a consulting researcher or the chief of security. Unauthorized personnel entering the helipad will be shot on sight. Elevator/elevator stops during emergencies. Basement. Level 2. Visual data room / for uses by the special research division only. All other access of the visual data room must be cleared by Kevin Irvine, room management. Basement. Level 3. Prison / sanctioned division controls the use of this prison. At least one consulted researcher, E. Smith or S. Ross or Albert Wesker, must be present if visual use of this authorization, which why Chris or Jill are imprisoned. Triple locked doors. Entrance into the room is limited to solo person who deactivates the locks with all 3 passcodes. Activating exclusive input. Termination locate from each section of the senior research deactivates the lock. Power room / in this room in nitro compound is used for the primary fuel source of power. Access is limited to headquarters supervisors. This restriction may not apply to consulted researchers with special authorization. Passcode output terminals. Use and access of the output terminals is limited to authorized senior research. Basement. Level 4. Regarding the process of Tyrant after the administrator of T-Virus, illegible hereafter. So in other words, we can't read it because it was either torn off or someone did not want us to read that, which happens to be Albert Wesker. I'll take the shotgun shells because you never know, you need that boom stick for that extra boom. We will take the laboratory key. Man, I just drew a blank there. Apparently there is one more thing in here. Some sort of equipment. We can use it to view Kenneth's film. View it? Yes. The Inn of Kenneth. And yes, there's still one item in this room. We're going to find this one item because I believe this room is so dark you can't even see the item shine. So I believe, let's see. I believe it's the map that's in this room. Trying to figure out where the map is. Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map? The map. Because I know it's in here. If I can stop hitting the walls, that is. Because I know the map's in here. Unless they passed it up like multiple times, then... There it is! I knew it had to be one of these shelves. Okay, so we got the map of the laboratory. Now we go to the map, and now you can see we have the full map, and that's even completed itself. But before we do anything, we're going to go back to the lab entrance, and we're going to save the game. And I'm going to cut the video right here, because this is already going longer than 30 minutes. And we'll continue on with the later down the path, which we will encounter zombies, and if we don't take care of those zombies, we'll turn into crimson heads. And then we're going to be encountering bug-like creatures that will kill us if we played it on normal mode. Not something you want because they slit your throat. Not a good thing. We're going to leave this in there. We're going to leave this in our inventory because I believe we only have one zombie to encounter, and he's just chilling. So what we're going to do, we're going to save the game. If I can find the ink ribbons. Oh, there it is. So yes, I'm going to take the ink ribbon. I'm going to then pop this up here, and we're going to save it. We're going to save at the lab entrance. There we go. Unfortunately, the game's got to do its own schmeal. What I mean by that, I mean it's going to say transferring data. Network unavailable. Would you like to try again? No. Okay, still transferring data. And I'm like, no! Upload cancel. Alright then. Good thing. Okay, so now we can just throw this off to the side. And I'm going to cut the video right here. I'm trying to get a shot of her just... There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be updated on new content. And I'll get started on the next video. Thank you for watching. And you guys and girls have a fantastic day. Bye-bye. Till next time.